asked to join my team, said I had discovered the source of the non-decaying spin of the electron. Simply put, nobody even approaches the question, let alone...
Right. I mean, it's a tough question to even ask, much less the solution to it. So, well, anyway, it's remarkable, and that's, it's just another one of the things. And, I can't...
So every agony that we're having today of the planet, of pollution, of heat waves, of blackouts, of war, because everybody wants to live in the same area and they can't get water. I could make the moon an oasis. I could make every desert on the planet. We're not short space on this planet. It's just that we don't have the technology to make it habitable, and I do. And of course, I'm sure we'll always have problems with fighting, but I'm an optimist, and I'm going to believe that I'm going to at least find out if we can make it succeed.
Yeah, well...
So I have this technology. I want to get it out there, but there isn't too much more I can do at this point. I'm lucky. Right now I have at least good computers, and I'm working alone, and every day I'll do a little bit on my own. And that's how I've done it my whole life.
And it's amazing. I mean, because I wouldn't sit here and not say anything were it not for the fact that I really believe that you're speaking the truth. And not only that, I mean, I've read the reports of people that long before I heard the name Marko Rodin, people whose work I highly respected. And then I read what they said about you. So, I mean, I realize that you're telling the straight story here. And I said earlier in the program, in the first hour, that the situation on this planet is not one of a need for answers. It's not a matter of finding the answers. Now it's a matter of facing the answers. And this is what's going on. And you're not alone, but there are lots of people out there that have some answers that would really help solve some problems. And it's a matter of we just got to keep pushing this stuff, Marko. And I commend you for what you're doing, because I know it's not BS.
Last time I came on your show, I said I wanted to get a facility.
Yeah, I remember, and you came close.
A business was selling the facility, took $100,000 off it. A friend, said that he would pay for it. It was only $120,000.
It was an old
why I wanted this facility is it was 25,000 square feet, 73 rooms, 41 bathrooms. It was a decommissioned hospital, and of those 41 bathrooms, most of them were showers. So it was giving me a place for me and all the people who want to volunteer and help me, because I couldn't really pay them a salary, could have done our research and documentation. Writers, artists, engineers, physicists, mathematicians, chemists, mechanical engineers, blah, blah, blah. So it didn't happen. I fell out of escrow because I just on Friday fell out of escrow. And I gave it my best thrust. I'm always willing to try if something comes along again, but the truth is that I'm not going to wait for my life to see what's going to happen. I'm really in a unhappy position. I live in a beautiful house on the beach, but I think I'm going to, as soon as I scan in enough documents and preserve what I got, so if I travel it doesn't get ruined, all these research papers and discoveries that people have contributed to my work, I'm going to do something radical. And I say it it probably will be the best thing ever happened to me. I think I'm going to go traveling through Asia, through some of the poor countries, and maximize my limited income to where I will be able to have more space to work out of, where I can afford a massage every day. I mean, we all hear the stories how it's $2.50 for a massage in Thailand. I mean, I was in a car accident last week, hurt my neck real bad. It was my fault, I might add. And it was a policeman I hit.
There you go. There's some justice in there somewhere, though, I think.
And I really scared him, because somehow I think he was worried like his job was flashing before his eyes. He was afraid I was going to blame it on him. The first thing I said was, "Hey, I know it's all my fault. I'm sorry."
Marko, that's great.
And pulled with his Ford Explorer.
Oh my God!
I don't have a door left on my car, and I couldn't afford a massage. Okay, and I was in excruciating pain. This country, I can't cut the grade here, and I'm facing up to it. So I'm not saying it's the burden of the audience's or yours responsibility to come to solve my problems, But I might want to add one thing. Since I did your show, I've been finishing up that 4-hour video.
Yeah.
I've had a trickle of 2 to 3 to 4 orders a day come in at roughly $35 an order. I mean, talk about an income supplanting, my cash, giving me a cash flow.
Right. And at the same time, getting this information in more people's hands. So.
But I put the first half up on my website. I'm not going to keep charging for it. I did that just to try and pay to get it done and this and that, but I'm putting it up for free. I'm not even going to maintain that cash flow because it's better suits my interest if the people can have immediate access to it, share it, understand it, and then take it to the next reality, whatever that's going to be. So I'm even going to cut my own throat as far as
it's there. You sent me the link today. I know it. I watched half of it. So.
Because this isn't something that I should be using as my cash cow to make my money off of. I know money's necessary, so it's kind of I've made a quagmire for myself. Anyway, I haven't shared this with you and the audience. It was a good presentation. It was a 4-hour. The first half that's on the website only discusses the basic arithmetic and how I built the building blocks of it. The second half of the video, which wasn't up there yet because it wasn't edited, explains the three-dimensionalness of the toroid using the numbers, et cetera, et cetera. And would you believe that the producer, editor, all the hard drive that it was all on crashed, and he lost it. I was supposed to fly there on the 25th. He asked me, I was going to do it just after this show this evening. And so I'm not going. I told him he's now, all his color correction, all his audio corrections, everything was lost, and he's now trying to get it done again. So we definitely, as much as we wanted to share it and get it up there, we keep on having hurdles to overcome. So anyway, but hopefully it'll be done in a month or so.
All right, well, at least you got the original material. You didn't lose the whole thing. It's just a matter of doing the edits, and I know it's more work, but at least you still have the original, So
you wanted to be technical with me and discuss the math and give clarity and reveal. Was there anything, because we must be running out of time, what do you want to ask me that would be a real difficult thing? On my website, there's an article predicting all primes using the growth of all prime numbers using the growth of plants. That's a good read. It's called the Phyllotaxis Prime Number Sieve. It's up at the website. It's a little teeny link. You got to look for it. Phyllotaxis. How plants grow.
I love plants.
Have you've seen that article, right?
I have. I've read most of the things now on the site. So
that's a good read.
It is. It's great. It actually made me think and pull out again this great old book by Peter Tompkins called The Secret Life of Plants. Now,
you probably think that I did most of that work on that paper, right?
I'm sorry?
You think that I wrote most of that paper.
Well, I assume that you wrote most of that paper.
I know, because there's no name on it.
Right.
Against my wishes, there's a professor at the University of Hawaii, world-famous plant pathologist, okay? Expert for the university and the state of Hawaii in diseases of plants. That's who wrote that paper.
Is that right?
He was my, star pupil.
I'll be damned.
Researched my work, put tens of thousands of hours, and applied it to such amazing things as that.
That is awesome.
And he forced me to take his name off the paper, putting it up there, because he says he can't take dealing with the public. He's so busy with his own work.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so this is just one example of
how my work cuts people free to make new breakthroughs. Right, and that's why I'm sharing it.
Right.
Because it wouldn't exist, and that is a novel paper. There's endless. He did one other application that, there's endless. I don't want to bait the audience, but anyway. So is there anything you want to ask me?
Yeah, I'm actually peeking in here in the chat room, and I'm going to see what the folks here that are listening have to say. If there's anything here that we can really.